Hi everyone. This video is a mishmash of recent videos I did on astrology, mythology, crystals, and tarot. They're still relevant right now, so I just thought I'd put them together for you guys. It's going to go fast, so if you don't like one part, another one will start right away. This is an upright video, meaning if you expand it on your phone, you can watch it full screen vertically. For the next few days, we'll get ready for the eclipse that is going to happen on May 26th. The Jupiter and Pisces video can wait, but there's a teaser here today for you guys. Also, a few of you requested our Saturn retrograde video. I will do that in short form first because I don't think it needs a lot of explanation, and we can do a longer one later on. Let me know if you want a video for Mercury retrograde. I was thinking I could bypass doing a weekly and instead do the Mercury retrograde video in an all signs format. For members, I will be doing a synopsis of the current transits and a short spiritual reading for every sign. That means less practical and more woo-woo type reading for members. Expect 2 to 3 videos to come out each day for every sign for that. Other than that, keep being patient as we resume regular programming. Expect the next 2 weeks to be a bit slow in terms of content from me. I still need to finish some stuff, and my computer may need to be sent in to be fixed, and that takes a little bit of time. Over the last few days, I have received a lot of comments and questions. Thank you. Keep them coming. The best way is to leave a suggestion and DM me on IG, and I will get back to you soon. I don't check my Facebook DMs, and email is kind of for clients and emergencies. I find TikTok is easy to miss as well, so I think Instagram is our best bet for communicating with each other. Let's start with a crystal game first, in which you can try to name every crystal and rank them in order of your preference. At the end of the video, I will provide you with an answer key to check your scores. Thanks again for a very warm welcome back, and let me know how you like this video.
Jupiter in Pisces, May 13th, 2021 through July 28th, 2021. Remember, when you start through this period, will have consequences when Saturn enters into Pisces on March 2023. So go after what you want, but don't overdo it. Aries, integrate the lesson of the last 12 years and get ready for a new beginning. Taurus, be open to new friends. They will be amazing. Gemini, career opportunities make you unstoppable. Cancer, if you are waiting on the right time to start school, this is it. Shadow work, Leo, get in touch with your primal side. Virgo, you may meet the love of your life. Libra, major health improvements. Scorpio, romance and fun, you will have one of the happiest years of your life. Sagittarius, big opportunity to buy or renovate a home. Capricorn, you will have a lot of time with people in your community. Financial opportunities, Aquarius. Pisces, it's your lucky year. Good luck.
I heard on a recent TikTok that Virgo is the sign of truth while Pisces is the sign of deception, as it's the opposite to Virgo on the astrological chart. I would like to defend Pisces a bit here because I do feel that this aspect of their sign is often misunderstood and offer an alternate hypothesis. Mercury rules 2 signs, Virgo and Gemini, and in each sign its expression is unique. In Roman myth, Mercury appears as both a helpful and a trickster god. The Virgo side of Mercury aligns with stories of Mercury being Jupiter's helper by providing assistance and facilitating communication on his behalf. The other side of Mercury is that he's a troublemaker that causes Jupiter to often step in to restore order. In the story of Mercury and Apollo, Mercury steals Apollo's cattle. Jupiter has to step in and force Mercury's hand to return the cattle to Apollo, along with a lyre to ease things over. These stories of Mercury shaped the ancients' view of Mercury and the two signs they appointed that Mercury rule. Virgo became associated with chastity and service, while Gemini with mischief and pranks. Cattle was herded in the western desert in Africa as long ago as 8000 BCE, based on the current archaeological record, while separately cattle became domesticated by about 6500 BCE in the same region as present-day Thessaly and Macedonia. Although not initially used for milk production, cattle was fully integrated into prehistoric societies 2600 years before early civilizations like Sumerian and Egyptian civilizations even began, and probably longer than that. In Egypt, cows were revered and personified in the earliest gods of prehistoric Egypt. Mehet, Weret, and Hathor are both cow goddesses that are closely associated with the sun god Ra. Heket Weret was an ancient Egyptian goddess worshipped from about 3100 BCE, described as the daughter of Ra but also his mother, that birthed him every morning at dawn and sent him to the underworld at sunset. Hathor was the more contemporary cow goddess counterpart from about 2300 BCE. Once the Egyptians began worshipping Hathor, she became a central focus of the Egyptian belief system, even when other deities such as Isis became more prominent in about 1200 BCE. The reverence for these goddesses was based on their role as mothers, creators, and bringers of rebirth. Cattle worship was not localized to Egypt only, as I mentioned before, and the earliest records of cattle herding were found in Africa. These traditions spread with the people who migrated out of these regions and settled in the Indian Basin as well as Northern Europe. There are many examples of the reverence for cattle and cow culture in Europe, and even in common items used by thousands of people today. For example, in both the Anglo-Saxon and Scandinavian rune alphabets, the letter Fe-O represents cattle and is linked synonymously to wealth and prosperity. If you or someone you know were born in December 1995 to January 1996, you may want to check this out. This video is also interesting for those of you who were born with many planets in Capricorn. This happened in the 60s and the early 90s. In December 1995, there were 7 to 8 transits in Capricorn. Jupiter was beginning to enter Capricorn and Venus was on her way into Aquarius. And on December 21st, 1995, there was a new moon in the last few minutes of Sagittarius. People born under these transits may feel misunderstood at times. They are very often hard workers and don't mess around. In fact, huge life lesson is about finding your own path. And once that path is established, using that to reconnect with people and lead a very social life because of your North Node in Libra. Venus in Aquarius and Pluto in Sagittarius give you a particularly intense, self-determined vibe. You are in the first group of Gen Z, and your Venus makes you able to gain distance from imposition from others' toxic emotions. A lot of your power comes from recognizing you don't need others for approval, but that you will benefit from meaningful, autonomous relationships. Pluto is going retrograde today, and there are 3 things you need to know. When Pluto is retrograde, the people have more power relative to government. Last year, big protests erupted over the lockdowns as well as human rights around the world. I would expect more before Pluto goes direct on October 7th, 2021. Second, during Pluto retrograde, you get to review situations and interactions in which you lost power over the last 6 months. And you can expect opportunities to improve on things you feel you have lost power in. Finally, expect intense dreams over the next 5 months. If you are having deja vu style dreams, especially dreams that feel familiar, there's a high chance you are remembering past lives. Now that Taurus season is here, it's a wonderful time to bring renewal into your life. If you are not comfortable with spell casting, this video is for you because I'm about to tell you tips for manifesting renewal and rebirth in your life without casting a spell. First, you want to eat as many apples and cherries as you can. Best to get locally grown items because they are grown in tranquility and carry that vibration. You can also drink lavender or fennel tea. Make sure you wear lots of green and black at this time. I also like wearing light blue for added clarity. Place the following crystals around your space: amethyst, non-heated citrine, and garnet. If you see a bear, deer, goat, or horse, and they seem particularly interested in you, that may be nature telling you a new beginning is coming. The best way to get more control over your world is to tap into your spirituality, but people struggle with this as it requires finding grounding and tranquility that our lives do not often afford us. Here are some tips on how you can get in touch with your spirituality. First, get rid of all the plastics in your environment as much as possible. They are toxic to nature and to you. Fill your home with natural plants, animals, and furnish with natural fibers. This will ground you and improve your living conditions. Next, place crystals throughout your living space and balance the energy. If you do not know crystal properties, just place crystals intuitively where they seem to want to be. Finally, seek out positive messages and news stories that fill you with wonder and hope. There's so much negative programming we face that if you seek positive stories, your energy will immediately rise and you will find it easier to tune in. Good luck!